Welcome to the Hoops Culture Podcast, where we talk about all things basketball. Thank you. Today we're going to get back on grading teams off season by division. Yes, it's been, I believe the last one we did was Friday. We're going to get back into this, and then two more divisions, this one, and then we will go to the next. And then we'll do our season predictions for awards. We did most improved in one episode. Next will be, I believe we'll do Rookie of the Year. Rookie of the Year, why not? So we're just gonna get right into it. I hope everyone's having a great day. Pretty gloomy Friday outside. Probably gonna go hoop or something, but. Anyways, let's get into this. So we are going into the Southwest Division in the NBA, Western Conference. Interesting division to say the least. I'd say one of the more weaker divisions in the NBA, with one team who's really would probably just dominates them, and other four are kind of in the same pack. They're not really that good, but they're not bad. Sort of in the middle. Excuse me. My bad. Drink some water. We're gonna start grading the first team, and that is the Dallas Mavericks. Little recap of their season. Not a bad season whatsoever. A little underwhelming because a lot of people thought they were going to be a lot better. I was thinking Luka Doncic was going to be the MVP. That was my MVP pick. And it wasn't a bad season whatsoever. I don't think it was bad at all. Porzingis had problems with the team, missing games, not really fitting well. They struggled in the beginning. Excuse me. The team really just didn't look like the team that it was before. We'll see how well they can adjust. I'm not sure how they can. But we'll get into that right now. So, they adjusted a little bit. Nothing really too crazy for re-signings, additions or losses. Just kind of stayed in the middle. You got they lost Tyler Bay, Nate Hinton, Nicolo Melli, JJ Redick, and Josh Richardson. All not bad losses. They're not going to be significant enough to deter your team, as Josh Richardson was the main addition of the team in the last offseason, and he did awful, really bad. So you're getting him off your hands. JJ Redick, not a bad signing in the beginning in the season, but he hasn't really done too much. Oh wait, no, signing. I'm sorry. Trade. Sorry about that. Not feeling too good today, but we're gonna push through it. And the two other guys, the other three, Colomelli, Nate Hinton, and Tyler Bay, guys who really didn't get minutes besides Melli, who was just there to shoot the ball. But we're going to go into their additions. They added Moses Brown, Sterling Brown, Reggie Bullock, Farron Hunt, Carlick Jones, Ja'Quari McLaughlin, and Eugene Omaru. I think these additions are great, especially the Moses Brown addition. He's someone who could really catch lobs for Luka and play in the pick and roll a lot more. A little bit better than Willie Cauley-Stein. I feel like he will take the starting role over him and be the starting center permanently for a little while. Reggie Bullock was a great addition because for the Knicks he did a lot of things well. He'll do a lot of things well for the Dallas Mavericks. A utility guy, Swiss Army knife, someone who could really just do most things on you for on the court. So I like their off season. Those two additions were really key. I think it'll be better additions than what Josh Richardson was. Reggie Bullock will be a lot better. So I give it a B minus. Nothing too crazy. I like the Moses Brown signing a lot. Trade a lot. Very smart to trade Josh Richardson. He wasn't really doing anything for them. So Moses Brown on the team. I like it a lot. And B minus. So far, so good for the Dallas Mavericks. Hopefully, they got to keep Luka happy, man. If they lose Luka, that would suck. Luka's a generational talent. But yeah, Dallas Mavericks, B minus. Next, we're gonna go the Memphis Grizzlies. Oh man, that was an interesting season for them. I really don't know what they're doing. It's really tough to say how they really were. I really didn't think they were that good this season. They made the playoffs, yes, but they should have been a lot better. A lot better. I'll get the specifics. They went 38-34, ninth in the Western Conference, but they made the play-in and won against the Golden State Warriors, so they were in the first round. Points per game, they were 15th out of 30, so basically mediocre. And same with points allowed per game, 16th, so mediocre team. It's really, well, one thing about them was that they did not have Jaren Jackson Jr., so keep that in mind. I don't know, I really don't like the trades they did. But, well, I'll tell you who they lost. They lost Grayson Allen, traded him to Milwaukee. Not sure why. Tim Frazier, still a free agent. Sean McDermott's contract ended, still a free agent. Dejounte Porter, still a free agent. Jonas Valanciunas traded from Memphis, and he went to New Orleans. Justice Winslow signed with the LA Clippers. I don't know why they traded Jonas. For that pick they got, and they wanted a certain person, he got drafted pretty early, so they had to end up taking someone they didn't want. The guys they added. Steven Adams. Awful fit. Santi Aldama is a rookie. You got Jarrett Culver trying to revive his career in Memphis. Chris Dunn, not really trying to revive his career. We all know what he is. He's a good backup point guard who can play defense. Carson Edwards, not really trying to... I don't know what he's going to do on Memphis, especially with Ja Morant and Chris Dunn playing now. Got Sam Merrill from Milwaukee to Memphis. You got Daniel Otoru, traded from LA to Memphis. You got Zion Williams. That's not who they wanted to draft. That's not who they wanted to draft. I'll tell you that. They wanted to draft Josh Giddey from OKC. OKC took him away. They traded up for Josh Giddey, and they didn't get Josh Giddey, which is pretty embarrassing because then you had to settle for best available, which was Zion Williams. He's going to be a project. I don't think he's going to play that much his first year, but I'm not. I don't know. I don't like the fit. I don't like the Steven Adams fit. I don't know why you traded Jonas Valanciunas just for the 10th pick for it not to happen. For you not to get Josh Giddey. You get Steven Adams, a guy who really won't fit well with Jaren Jackson Jr., I don't think. So, it's tough, man. It's tough to grade this, but C+, C+ at best. You do get Zion Williams, who will be a project. He could be very good, but it's not who you wanted originally. And Steven Adams, who's still a good close to all-star caliber player sometimes. And decent bench pieces like Chris Dunn, Carson Edwards, Jarrett Culver, who should try to revive his career, because if it doesn't work, he might be out of the league soon. So yeah, C+. C+, not bad. Going into the next team, the San Antonio Spurs. They lost a lot of guys. They're kind of resetting right here. I don't think Coach Popovich will stay that long in the league. I think he's going to retire soon. Their season last year was not bad. I mean, they were what they were expected to be. Just a decent team in the West. Give guys some competition, good fights. Nothing too crazy. I could specifics 33-39, 10th in the Western Conference. Lost in the play-in. Greg Popovich, not sure how long he's gonna stay there. Their offense was bad. Defense was okay. Just not good. Not good. They gotta get better. But now they're rebuilding, so they don't have the expectations of winning anymore. DeMar DeRozan traded to the Bulls, signed and traded. Gorgie Jang signed with the Hawks. Rudy Gay signed with Utah. Daquan Jeffries still a free agent. Trey Lyles signed with the Pistons. Patty Mills finding a new home in Brooklyn, and Quinndary Witherspoon is still a free agent. The DeMar DeRozan signing hurts because you really did trade Kawhi for DeMar DeRozan. And the only guy that's on the team right now is Jakob Poeltl. Oh, that's tough, man. That's really tough. But the guys they added were Al-Farouq Aminu, Zach Collins, Bryn Forbes is back, Jock Landale, undrafted in 2018. He's a rookie. Doug McDermott, sign and trade. Joshua Primo, which caught everybody by surprise. No one expected him to go at 12. Joe Wieskamp, drafted in the second round. And Thaddeus Young in the DeMar DeRozan trade with Al-Farouq Aminu. I like that they traded DeRozan, but I wish they could have got a little bit more. Thaddeus Young is great, but does not fit what the Spurs timeline is. If the Bulls should have the Spurs should have tried to get a younger guy from the Bulls and see where that goes. Rudy Gay had to get out of there. Patty Mills, he wants to win. He's a good backup point guard. Not a starting caliber point guard like Los Polos said. Shout out Los Polos, but you know nothing about basketball. Let me just tell you that. Not bad additions. You got Joshua Primo, who really didn't. I didn't think he was going to go 12. He didn't play too bad in the summer league. He's just going to be kind of a project as well because he's very young. Now it's just time to give the keys to Dejounte Murray, see what he could do. Keldon Johnson and other guys. We'll see how that happens. And I give the Spurs a C. Not an average off season. You lose most of your guys, but you're rebuilding, so it's a lot different now. Next, we go to the New Orleans Pelicans. Oh man, I don't know about the New Orleans Pelicans, man. I don't think their team's looking that good at all. I'm not a fan. Not a fan whatsoever. I think they had all the talent in the world to make the playoffs this year. They shouldn't have missed the playoffs at all. They weren't. They don't have a bad team on paper. You got Zion Williamson, a generational talent. Brandon Ingram, great scorer. Lonzo Ball, great player. Steven Adams. The fact that you couldn't win a championship, you couldn't make the playoffs, is pretty sad. Very, very sad in my opinion. I think it's very, very sad. And a lot of people expected them to make the playoffs. Getting only 11th? Yeah, but you got Stan Van Gundy's gone, so that's a good thing. It's all positive. Okay. Guys, they lost. You got Steven Adams, Lonzo Ball, Eric Bledsoe, which was the best thing that happened to them in a while. Wesley, losing Eric Bledsoe was great. I'm going to be honest. He's terrible. He's awful. Wesley Iwundu, James Johnson, and James Nanali. Guys who have been lost. The guys who they added, Jose Alvarado, Devontae Graham, Dalton Holmes, Herb Jones, Trey Murphy III, Thomas Satoransky. I like that pickup a lot. Garrett Temple, and Jonas Valanciunas. I don't know. It's kind of the same thing with the Grizzlies. How does this fit? I don't like the Jonas Valanciunas fit. Is he willing to go outside the three and and space the floor for Zion? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. The Lonzo Ball loss is going to be tragic because I think he's going to have a career year with the Bulls. Losing Eric Bledsoe was good. That brings your team a little bit more up. Devontae Graham, I don't know how he fits on the Pelicans. Does he come off the bench or does he start? Decisions for them. It's really interesting how they're gonna do. I'm excited to see, but I'm gonna be honest. It's a C minus. C minus, yeah. Not too excited for the fits on the team. We'll see how it goes from there. But yeah, I don't really like the fits at all. I don't agree with losing Lonzo Ball, a guy who could have really been their franchise point guard. So yeah, C minus. Yeah, not a fan whatsoever. Last but not least, definitely not least, because what they did was pretty phenomenal. The Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets. Wow. Great offseason. I really like their offseason a lot. I was really impressed of what they did, especially with all the drama they had last season. They really retooled it. Retooled the roster completely. They were pretty bad last year, though. They were very bad. One of the worst teams in the league. I believe the worst team in the league. I mean, it's just like losing James Harden for nothing was pretty upsetting because we nobody expected that, to lose him for nothing. I thought they would have a lot more than what they did have. But yeah, they went 15th in the West. It's terrible. Steven Silas is a good coach, I do believe. I do believe he's going to put this team on the right track. He's a younger coach, so, relates more to the players. Crazy how they had the third most attendance in the league. Just insane. Their defense was horrendous. Offense was even more horrendous. So, yeah. But their additions were very, very good. We'll get into that. We'll leave that for the last. But who they lost? Avery Bradley, still free agent. Not bad. He was really washed, in my opinion. Can't do what he used to do back in Boston. Sterling Brown signed with the Mavericks, like we said before. Dante Exum, I believe he's re-signing with Houston soon, but not sure if they're done on a deal. Cameron Oliver, still a free agent. Kelly Olynyk signed with the Pistons. Got a pretty decent bag for a decent season. Empty stats mainly, but yeah. Cam Reynolds still a free agent, and DJ Wilson still a free agent. Oh man, who they added though? It's some hot fire. I really enjoyed what they did. Got Josh Christopher, 24th overall steal. Usman Garuba, 23rd overall steal as well. Jalen Green with the second overall pick was the smartest thing they could have done. He's going to ball out for them, score points, a lot of points actually. I think he's going to be Rookie of the Year. Not heard that from me, yes. Matthew Hurt, undrafted from 2021. Daishen Nix, underrated pickup because he had a good G League season. And he's already got that chemistry with Jalen Green playing in the G League with him. And my favorite pick in the first round, Alperen Sengun. That guy is a monster. From Turkey, he's a monster. He will start at center soon for them. He will start at center. And Daniel Tice, just a signing trade. But I like their team. They got, Kevin Porter Jr., move him maybe to the 1. You got Jalen Green, Alperen Sengun, Christian Wood. And their team's going to be entertaining, fast, young, and fast. I give it an A-. I like their offseason a lot. They're not going to be great, but for what they did, they really set themselves up for the future. Can't wait to see what happens. Yeah, I'm really excited to see for this division. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting, especially for the Houston Rockets. But I'm gonna call it an episode. I'm gonna try to get another special guest on Monday. You guys never met him before, so we'll see what happens. Talk to everyone later, and peace.